Hello everybody, Joe Bagdones here, and welcome back for another episode of MUV Love Photonmelodies. Resurrection, that's what we're playing. I meant to record this episode yesterday. After I recorded last episode, I went for a run. The pollen fucked me up something fierce. Also, it was a terrible run. After like half a mile, both my calves just immediately seized up. Probably an after effect from drinking all that alcohol and not drinking enough water. I just cramped up immediately. So that sucked. Then I came home, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to re-download Skyrim, because I haven't played that in like 8 years. Downloaded a bunch of mods, too. One of the mods was like a combat overhaul, which added like head bobbing. And I play in first person, and I guess I'm getting old, because that made me fucking nauseous. So then I decided, fuck this, I don't have the energy. So then I went to bed at like 6 p.m. I woke up, it was 7 a.m. It's now 10. Here we are. I got my coffee, which is almost already all gone, and yeah, let's see if we can find Renzo. This is it, the moment of truth. Did I really hear Renzo's voice? Is he still alive somehow? I'll find out soon enough. For now, I need to focus on not getting caught. Looking at my map, the guard's break room should be this way. Renzo. Footsteps? An unscheduled patrol? Done my research exactly to avoid something like this. There shouldn't be any guards around right now. Almost like the stuff you were given was all bullshit, because you were just got caught up in Yuko's game. He's heading towards the experimental material storage area? Why? There's no reason for anyone to be going there this late at night. Unless it's part of their patrol that you don't know about, because you got fake patrol patterns. Wait, did he realize I'm in here? I'll take him out before he can find me. What? Target? What is he talking about? Looks like I'm not the only intelligence operative around. Can't be with the EU, though. I had strict orders not to sabotage the institution. But he's planning on killing someone. Someone important from the sound of it. What? Wretched. Not human anymore. At the heart of her research. The Vixen's daughter. No. Kazumi? I don't think so. There's no doubt about it. The target is none other than Yashiro Kazumi, the child of Alternative 3. The why should be obvious. She can read minds, a perfect countermeasure against espionage. As Dr. Kozuki's right hand, she's vital to Alternative 4. You could say she's her ace in the hole. Take her out and the doctor becomes vulnerable. Plus, it'll throw a wrench into her plans. I don't think they'd kill an innocent girl who was cursed since birth, just to hinder Alternative 4. Crap. Saw right through us. Just who is this man? Ugh. He's with Alternative 5. He has to be. B19 is the brain level, right? This confirms it. He's working for Alternative 5. And to obstruct Dr. Kozuki's research, he's trying to assassinate Yashiro Kazumi. キーを入手した今、それが裏目に出る。吉報を待っていてくれ。
以上だ。通信を終え。
He's finally done talking. No, this is serious. Talked like he's gonna kill Kazumi right away. I can't afford to leave anything to chance. Better find her as soon as I can and get her to safety. Ah, son of a bitch. Going back through the duct is gonna take the best part of an hour, and that's being optimistic. Just gotta oil up so that way you can just, like, slide right through. Any possible alternatives? Could try to convince the guards above. Tell them someone's planning to kill the centerpiece of Alternative 4. Problem is, that would require me to be a little more forthcoming than I'd like to be. I'd rather not tell them I snuck down here. Yeah, that's completely out of the question. I should think things through once more. The EU doesn't exactly support Alternative 4. How would preventing this assassination benefit me? Because you think Kazumi's a cutie? What happens to that girl has nothing to do with me. Preventing her death won't help keep Dr. Kozuki safe. It would not lead me to the truth about Alternative 4 either. And above all, it would not help me find the man who sounded like Renzo. Whether Yashiro Kazumi lives or dies has absolutely nothing to do with me. I should keep going. The place where I heard Renzo's voice is just up ahead. There, I'll find out if he really is alive, once and for all. That is my objective right now. It's what I should prioritize. I will face my past. Can't give up here. Change of heart? Wake up! Misai, you have to wake up! I'm not joking, Misai! If you don't open that door right now, I'm gonna kick it down myself! Sorry, but you need to listen to me.
それはあなたの説明を聞いてからね。そんな格好で騒いでいたらただじゃ済まないわよ。
What are we dressed like?
一体こんな時間にどこに潜入していたの？
Unless we were also in a sneaking suit.
そ
Save the questions for later. Yashiro Kazumi is in grave danger. Someone's planning to kill her.
ヤシロがなぜ？光月副司令の巻き添えならともかく、あの子がターゲットだっていうの？
I know it sounds unbelievable, but it's true. Look, I'm not kidding around. It's not too late. She's on B19, right? Where that floor is supposed to be isolated, but the agent I encountered says he has a way in.
一体何が？
Lieutenant Munakata, please!
ついてきて。
Where are we going?
保証に立っている機械化装甲歩兵に無線を借りるわ。
I'm Lieutenant Silvio Orlandi. I got urgent business with XO Kozuki. Connect me with her office.
執務室と直接回線はおつなぎすることができませんので、指令室。
That's fine. Just do it right away, please.
了解。こちら地下8階を保証中の365機械化装甲歩兵隊22団指令室。
Hurry up. There's no time.
注意殿。副司令の執務室ですが。
Cut off? What happened?
いえ、回線が切られているようで、執務室に繋がらないそうです。
What? Shit, they're one step ahead of us.
執務室に向かいましょう。指令室に許可を。
No need. My ID has access all the way to Dr. Kozuki's office.
さすがね。執務室からならヤシロの居場所と連絡が取れるかもしれない。
This is an emergency. We need guards at our office right away.
了解しました。こちら365機械化装甲歩兵隊22緊急事態発生。繰り返す。緊急事態発生。地下19階に不審者侵入の情報あり。現在光月副司令の執務室は通信途絶中。至急。
We'll take the elevator. Let's go, Misai.
分かってる。
待ってください、注意殿。私もお供します。
Cool. Dr. Kozuki isn't fond of heavy security. She's bound to give us an earful if we take him with us. But she'll have to deal with it this time. Alright, follow us.
廊下は私たちが。ゴチョ。
了解。
Dr. Kozuki?
何よ騒がしいわね。どうしたの？血相変えちゃって。
Huh?
ふふん、その格好。なるほど。ごめんなさいね。私年下は生物認識圏外なのよ。
This isn't a gimp suit. Well, that's a bit of a Wait, that's not what matters right now. I'm glad to see you're safe, Doctor. Have you noticed anything strange or suspicious?
私の体を欲しいままにしようと企むイタリア人以外、特に。
I see. Everything's okay then.
よくないわよ。私に予売なんて国際問題じゃ済まない火遊びよ。
Whew. That's Yokohama security for you. Seems like that terrorist can't just stroll onto this floor like it's nothing.
ちょっと無視しないでくれる？
I can work with this. Till reinforcements arrive, we'll get the doctor and Kazumi somewhere safe. Doctor, where's that girl? Where's Kazumi?
あら、意外にレンジが広いのね。
Hey man, you know, gotta be able to play both fields. No, not really. Actually, I happened to overhear a plan to assassinate her, and...
偶然ね。
This infiltrator, he was talking about someone who's at the heart of her research, not human anymore, and can only be considered a poor wretch. The target has to be Kazumi.
ああ、それ違うわよ。
Believe me, Doctor, I heard it with my own...
違うわよ。ターゲットはヤシロじゃないってこと。
Unless they also know about the brain. What?
誰が何と言おうとヤシロは人間。そこのところ間違えないでほしいわね。
Sorry, of course I know that. Then who on earth...
他にいるのよ。研究の核で人の形ではない不幸な娘が。
Yeah. Yeah, Sumika's looking a bit rough at the moment. Okay, let's hurry up and...
でも、それってオルタネイティブ4の最高機密なのよね。
And we can't really move her. Huh?
あんたが横浜に来た本当の狙い。そっちだった？
Think what you will. Either way, that girl has been marked for death.
ま、いいわ。あんたは十分私の役に立ったから、特別にご褒美。
I never asked for a reward.
どうとでも受け取ってちょうだい。ま、あんたの場合、土産話の一つでもないと割に合わないでしょ。
Then hurry up. They'll be here any...
大丈夫よ。このフロア、指紋とペアで登録されてない銃器は使えないから。だから機械化歩兵連れてきたんでしょ？
Huh? Are bleh, words. Are all the guns, like, biometrically locked? But what if we just have, like, an old gun that isn't? So that's why we could get through so easily.
核壁もどうも F9 強度の対爆仕様よ。ここは
Cool, I don't know what that
下手な要塞や
means.
核シェルターより安全よ。
Just technobabble military stuff at me. I know she hates having a security detachment follow her around, but not to the point where she built something like this. Well, more like it's built to withstand, you know, probably a G-bomb by certain different alternative factions. We need to gather in one place until reinforcements arrive. Should be safer that way.
はいはい、わかったわよ。この基地にはね、ベータの捕虜になって生還した唯一の人間がいるのよ。
Cool. What? Captive of the beta? Someone who returned alive?
ついてらっしゃい。ヤシロもそこにいるわ。
Hey, Sumika. What the hell is with this room?
何よ、守ってくれるんでしょ？遠慮しないであんたたちも入んなさい。は。
Kazumi. Where's the survivor she mentioned? It's just Kazumi in here.
いいえ。
Dr. Kozuki, where exactly is this person who came back alive from beta captivity?
あんたの目の前にいるわよ。
What? Just to clarify, this isn't some lame practical joke or anything of the sort.
いいえ。
I'm serious. Now isn't the time for fooling around. There's nothing in here besides Kazumi and that preserved brain.
そうよ。それが生還者。そのシリンダーに入っている脳髄。 彼女が横浜で発見されたベータハイブからの生還者よ。
You... what? She's alive in that state? Brutal. That's... can't believe it. How the hell? Weird stuff. You really don't want to know all the details. Twizzlers.
わからないわ。でも生きているのは確かよ。
Yeah, technically.
はい。
How do you... oh, right. Kazumi can read minds.
発見された時はすでにこの状態だった。おそらく生きたまま解体され、何かの実験に使われていた可能性が高い。
Taken apart while still alive. Oh, that makes me sick.
この部屋はね、彼女の周りに後から作ったものよ。
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I assume top and bottom are still part of like the weird stem things that the tube was on.
一体どんな技術で生命を維持しているのか。天才の私でも完全にお手上げ。
Beta magic. Why? Why would the beta do this? Is killing us not enough?
まったく腹立たしいったらないわ。こんな踏みにじるような形で力の差見せつけられるなんてね。
And they don't even mean to. Can't even begin to imagine the pain she must have felt, but I can roughly picture what happened to her. Well, really wasn't pain, but that kind of makes things weirder and worse, so we're not going to talk about it. Only lost an arm and my legs, which was enough for me to curse fate, fall into despair, and even lose the will to live. But to be kept alive in stasis, without being able to see, hear, or feel, this must be exactly what hell is like. You could say we're similar in a sense, only she had it infinitely worse. Wouldn't even be fair to compare her suffering. But at the very least, I can empathize with her, share an insignificant portion of her pain. It hurts there's nothing else I can do.
でもね、彼女、人類の希望なのよ。
Good old 15 billion semiconductors in the palm of your hand. This girl?
そうよ。彼女こそ人類に未来をもたらす最後の希望。
In this state?
彼女にとっての悲劇。それが転じて勝利の鍵になるのよ。いいえ、するの。必ず。
She got vivisected by the beta. Heck, she's just a brain at this point. How could she possibly be the key to humanity's survival?
それが私と彼女のベータへの復讐なのよ。
This is bullshit. To ensure a future for humanity, to turn her tragedy into the cornerstone of mankind's victory. I'd stutter, don't mind it. That's what she's calling the revenge?
だから手段は選ばない。そのためなら、私は喜んで悪魔に魂を売るわ。
のんきに手段を選んでる場合か。俺は地球からベータとも一掃できるなら、なんであろうが大歓迎だ。
Renzo, what am I?
危ない。
That power. This isn't normal for a standard issue exoskeleton.
ようやく確信できました。彼女が本物であるとね。
You bastard.
ご案内いただき感謝します。オルランディ中尉。しばらくそこでお休みください。
What?
ご安心なさい。おとなしくしていれば、ご婦人方に手は出しません。
あら、ずいぶんお優しいこと。第4計画の進捗発表期間に暗殺なんて、誰の仕業か見え
Yeah,
な
that's a little
すぎるから。
too dramatic. Doctor, stop it! He could kill you in an instant if you wanted to. Do not provoke him.
それとも、国連上層部連中の心象が気になるのかしら。そりゃ滞在中にテロが起きれば誰しも愉快じゃないわよね。
何か勘違いなさっているようですね、光月博士。 私は神の使いとして哀れな魂を救いに来たのです。
Mm-hmm.
人に危害を加えることが目的ではありません。
なるほど。発言が信頼される目撃者は残しておきたいってわけね。
悲しいですね。信じていただけないとは。で、
Straight punch. Misai! Take them to run! Reinforcements will be here any second.
邪魔する者は容赦しません。
シェルビオ！
言っておきますが、応援は来ませんよ。
Uh-huh.
私が呼ばなかったのですから。
I'll have to take him out myself.
何？すぐ終わります。しばらくお付き合いください。
Shit. I can't pierce his armor with any of my anti-tank techniques. That damn Imperial exoskeleton. Its reaction speed and power output are monstrous. Makes the European models look like they're moving in slow motion. Gah!
これで終わりです。
Ha! And is gonna be revealed, Renzo! I saw it coming. No. It's him. Gah!
旧式の割にはよくやりましたね、オルランディ中。
Renzo, you're alive? It's him. It's really him. He's looking a little rough. Or what's left of him, anyway.
あれが
おう、あなたは私をご存知なのですね、オルランディ中。
Yeah. What do you mean?
申し訳ありませんが、私には過去がないのです。
Can't be. Lost your memory?
そうなのかもしれません。ですが、神のしもべとなった今では、過去は捨てた。
Cool, so Allegiance fucking scraped his bits off the ground and kinda, you know, repurposed him. You what? All our memories together. Gone. So what about our promise to take back Italy, to avenge our families? What about that? Are you saying that means nothing to you anymore?
その通りです。
No way.
今の私は約束された神の国、希望に満ち祝福された未来に向かってのみ生きています。
Don't do this to me, Renzo.
過去とは魂を束縛する檻、人の可能性を抑圧する猛毒です。
Ugh. None of this makes any sense. He's lost it.
ですので、あなたが私の過去を知っていることに何の意味もないのです。
Ugh. Is he telling me that living for atonement was a mistake? That it's nothing but venom coursing through my mind?
あなたはどうです、オルランディ中尉。あなたに祝福された未来は、希望は。
Please, I don't need a religious sermon right now. What are you even talking about? A future? Hope? What the hell is that supposed to mean, goddammit? Shit. No. Don't lose it. Don't let him get to you. Renzo's been brainwashed. Must have fallen into the hands of Allegiance years ago. Then those assholes messed with his head. That has to be it. Renzo was a militant atheist. He was a Redditor. He would never start preaching about God or Ethan or whatever. Need to focus. Now's not the time to let my emotions take control of me. I won't make the same mistake twice. I'll protect these three. Doesn't matter if it's my mission or not. It's what I want to do, as Silvio Orlandi. It's not gonna be easy, though. I've taken a fair amount of damage. I don't know if I can withstand another hit. It's just easy then. Just don't get hit. Best thing I can do is to buy time by playing along, until security realizes something's wrong. Gonna have to put in the performance of a lifetime. Can't afford to mess up here.
答えられませんか。お許しください。よく考えてみれば、そもそもあなたにする質問ではなかった。
Huh? What are you blabbering about?
何、簡単です。あなたには未来どころか現在、その真の姿すら見えていないのですから。
Yes, give me your villain monologue. Can't make heads or tails of what he's saying, but whatever. Let's play along. Care to explain?
動くな。
Should have just fucking brained him. Misai!
貴様、気を抜きすぎじゃないのか。
確かあなたはこのフロアのセキュリティレベルをお持ちになっていませんね。宗像ミサエ注意。
I mean, yeah.
黙れ。強化外骨格を排除し、床に伏せろ。
How come he knows her full name? Renzo's organization can even dig up highly classified information like that?
初めてここに来たあなたが上から持ってきた銃を構えるのはなぜです？
頭がむき出しなのを忘れるな。この距離では外す方が難しいぞ。副司令、警備部隊を。
やめておいた方がいい。先ほど私の俊敏性は十分お見せしたはずです。ご覧の通り、私のトリガーは全く反応しない。このフロアでは事前登録された銃と使用者の指紋が一致しなければ使えないはずでは。
He's right. What is Misai even thinking?
黙れと言っている。
オルランディ注意。これが答えです。
Oh, would you give it a rest? Got the crapping out with it already. Duh! Renzo! Did Misai just shoot him? How? By having an old-fashioned gun with no computer bits in it.
よく見なさい。そいつ、あんたと同じサイブリッドよ。
I mean, yeah, clearly. What? There's some blood coming out of his forehead, but there's no bullet hole.
ドクター光月、侮辱しないでいただきたい。
あら、何か気に障った？
私は注意のような旧式ではありません。しかも醜いモザイクなどではなくコンプリートです。
Cool. Good for you, man. What? Renzo is a full-body cybrid? Shit, that explains the exoskeleton's abnormal performance. Renzo's boosting its power directly.
ごめんなさいね。そんなに優位性があるようにも見えなかったから。
今ここに私がある。それが優位性の証ですよ。
Sure, man.
無菌室と謳われた横浜のいかなるセキュリティをもってしても、私の内部構造を見破ることはできなかった。
だとすると、その構造材の由来、すごく気になる
Well, you'll have plenty of chances to dissect him once we fucking murk him.
もしかして、あんたのお仲間が生害とか生
Yeah,
異物
probably
と
not.
言ってる。あれのことかしら？
それだけにとどまらない。この体を得たことで、私は神から特別な力を授かった。
Sure, man.
ちょっと無視しないでくれる？
肉体という過去、魂の檻を脱ぎ捨てることで、私は神に祝福されたのです。
Good for you, dude.
特別な授かり物ね。そっちも興味あるわ。
それはあなたもご存知の事例ですよ、ドクター光月。
あっそ、そこは広いのね。
彼の能力も私と似たような経緯で得たものです。
But I'm
神
still
から授かったものでは
have a human soul. Ugh.
まさか品位に欠けますが。
あんた、基本人と会話する気ないわよね。
烈情に
Yeah, he just wants to fucking monologue and prattle on.
世界中で神の計画を妨害し続けてきたルシフェロの力です。
Give it a rest, Renzo. You're talking nonsense.
まだ目をつむり続けますか。仕方がない。では教えて差し上げましょう。あなたが横浜に派遣された本当の理由、それはスタグナーをあぶり出すためだったのです。
Stagner agents? What's that supposed to be?
やめろ、それ以上はいいのよ、宗方。ですがここまで来たらもうその方がいい。
Misai? She knows what Renzo's talking about?
スタグナー
Yeah, you were sent to flush out everyone
それは
else.
指向性タンパクを体に注入された自覚なき潜入工作員です。
Ew. A what now?
ABS のことよ。蛍光注入に関わらず特定の人体組織に結合し設計通りの作用を及ぼす。
さす
Gross.
がドクター光月、よくご存知で。
好き勝手いじくり回しておいてよく言うわ。
Dr. Kozuki also knows about them?
何をおっしゃ
Of course she does. She's like the fucking smartest person in the
彼らの
world.
成果こそまさに神の見業。ウイルスや細菌、ナノマシンの類ではないため、免疫系の影響を一切受けず、専門的な精密検査をしない限り発見もできない。そればかりか、人体に与える効果と作用は ABS の組み合わせによるアレンジができる。
I appreciate all this new high-tech lore we're getting.
一時的あるいは恒久的な記憶障害や暗示にかかりやすくするといった比較的軽微な作用から、動植物や昆虫が持つ猛毒、高性能爆薬に匹敵する瞬間燃焼性の油を体内生成させる重篤なものまで。
I see? Question mark?
しかも条件付けによって起動キーを設定することもできる。
So you turn people into unintentional sleeper agents? What? Unarmed assassins and human bombs that can be triggered at will by a code that can be whatever the enemy wants? Even make matters worse, they're completely undetectable. Even Kazumi's mind reading would be useless. There's no way of knowing if someone is a Stagner agent, even when even the infected themselves are clueless. Is this the work of Dr. Kozuki? No, the modus operandi doesn't fit. She would have prepared more safeguards, and she strikes me as far too cautious to give herself away like that. Maybe it's a remnant of Alternative 3? No, that'd be counterproductive. It's more likely the other way around. That someone else devised those directional proteins as a method to deal with espers who go berserk. Either way, considerable experimentation must have taken place before they had a working product. Human experimentation. I wonder, just how many people have been turned into terrorists without even realizing it?
オルランディ注意。もし仮にスタグナーがヨーロッパ連合情報軍に紛れ込んでいたら、あなたはどうしますか？
Oh, that's a stupid question. I'll try to find them, whatever it takes. And I would use whatever means necessary to give them medical treatment. I wouldn't let the terrorist win.
ドクター光月はまさにそれを行ったのですよ。あなたを使ってね。
I mean, not particularly. She just kind of fucked with us a little bit. She didn't really hurt us. I mean, she played with our feelings and emotions for Misai, which is kind of fucked up, but, you know, there are worse things in the world. Why would she even do that? I have no way of finding them.
いいえ、あるのよ。あんたにはその能力が。
Dr. Kozuki, how could I possibly do that? Just you being around probably fucking triggered them.
わからないわ。
Some condition
あんたの
fired.
左目、多目的光学センサーが脳に干渉しているのが原因っていう仮説があるだけ。
I've never heard anything about that. And even if it is true, it's not much help if I don't know the...
あのね、仮説しかない現象なんて、それこそ日常に吐いて捨てるほどあるわよ。
Hold on! I'm serious. I don't remember ever doing something of the sort.
そりゃそうでしょ。あんたの能力、自覚すると効果がなくなるらしいから。
Huh? Doctor, Please stop kidding around.
彼女の言っていることこそ真実ですよ。注意。
Duh.
お前こそいい加減目を覚ませ。
Renzo.
あなたは女性の前で性的衝動を覚えると
Oh my god.
一種の思念波を放出する。女性が好みであればあるほど強い。
Yeah? I release some special pheromone? Bullshit!
その思念波は ABS キャリアの脳に神経伝達物質のバランス異常を誘発します。
This is absurd! Sounds like a megalomaniac. Should have a bad spy novel. That must be the brainwashing. Oh shit, wait. This is 4D chess! Dr. Kozuki knows I'm stalling for time, and she's going along with this idiocy to help me. Yeah, that has to be her plan. Something this ridiculous can't be true.
さて、思い出してください、オルランディ注意。ここ数日、あなたが行く先々で不自然なセックスアピールが頻発しませんでしたか？
I mean... Huh?
その際、極端な感情を示した者はいませんでしたか？
Yeah.
そしてあなたの傍らには常に好みの女性がついて回っていませんでしたか？そしてその女性は登録済みでなければ使えない銃を撃った。
Yes, so it would seem. The beans have been spilled all over the floor,
もう認めませんか？
like it's an airing of
オルラン
Cars
ディ
2
注意。
in the movie theaters. I...
やれやれ。ではもう一つはっきりさせておきましょう。あなたはこれまで世界中で数多くのベータブリッド研究組織を壊滅させてきましたね。
I mean, I suppose. That's right. I've been trying to avenge you. Getting rid of all those who treat people like animals.
もうあなたにも分かっているはず。この基地と同じことが世界中でも起きていたのですから。
That's enough. Renzo, just stop it.
あなたが壊滅させた組織や施設、あれはすべてヨーロッパ連合が用意したダミーです。
You sure about that one? You're lying. That doesn't make any sense!
嘘？それは変ですね。
Unless it was all just, you know, training and, like, operational trials for, you know, the real go, which was, you know, this.
現実に私たちの協力者の組織、そして施設にも一つの被害も出ていませんよ。もちろん誰一人拘束も殺害もされていません。
Lying. That's just your own delusions!
ああ、忘れていました。確かにあなたは私たちにある意味のダメージを与えていますね。
Huh?
そう。あなたは世界中で多くのスタグナーをあぶり出し、処理場送りにしていますよ。
Yes, treatment. Treatment. You're saying they were disposed of?
はい。あなたが殺したのは全く無自覚な、処理される瞬間まで
Oof,
自
brutal.
分を無罪と信じていた人々ですが。
Shut up! Up!
まあ落ち着いて。私の話はまだ終わっていません。
I can't move!
あなたがどこの認知でも好みの女性に囲まれ熱烈にアピールされたのはすべてスタグナーを洗い出すためだった。
Because I'm Italian. And I have low standards.
それは自覚すると能力を発揮しないあなたをその気にさせるための虚構。そしてあなたが烈情を催すたび 誰かが処理場に送られ死んだ。そしてこの横浜でも同じことが繰り返され、あなたは真実を知
I
ら
don't
な
know,
い
at least
ま
like
ま
4.
何人も処理場に送った。
But I know our good doctor here is pretty pragmatic about things, but I don't think she's that fucking heartless. Everything was a lie. Everything I've been fighting for was a fabrication. Renzo's been alive this entire time. Fighting to avenge him was meaningless. Hell, it's even worse than that. I thought I was taking revenge, but I barely managed to inconvenience the bastards. All I've done has been in vain. And learning the truth from Renzo, of all people. Not to mention how I gave into my instincts without a second thought, over and over. People died because of it, every single time. You're out of your mind! Systematic human rights violations like that would make us no better than them!
ほう、じゃあ俺たちは違うってのか。神に与えられた他人の命を奪うのは非人道的じゃないって。そう、あなたは世界中で多くのスタグナーをあぶり出し処理場送りにしていますよ。そしてあなたが烈状を催すたび、誰かが処理場に送られ死んだ。
I've done it again. As if putting 40,000 innocent people in danger wasn't enough? It's Algeria all over again! I'm a mass murderer, no different from the Beta! Fuck! Whoever transformed these innocents into Stagner agents is also at fault, but it's a fact that it was my intervention that ultimately killed them. I'm no different from the bastards who experimented on humans for the sake of beta brid research. I'm no different at all. So, I go to institution, and Dr. Midorikawa.
残念だけど、あいつの言ってることは全て本当よ。
Misai.
すまない。シルビオ。
It's okay, Misai. I brought this on myself. This is my punishment. Punishment for my countless sins. I'm sorry. I deceived you too. Ever since that day in Algeria, I've lived my life pretending to be Renzo. That's pathetic, really. If it wasn't for the fact I was acting like him, I don't think I would have had the courage to try seducing so many women. I kept telling myself Silvio Orlandi had ceased to exist. They died back in Algeria, gone forever. Carrying myself as Renzo would, delivering judgment to the bastards who released the beta that day, and to anyone involved in beta brid research. That's all I had. It was what gave me my life meaning. Words, They have a certain way they're supposed to be pronounced. That was everything I had. Guess I really did die that day.
なぜこんなことになったんでしょうね。
Because I was an idiot. I was a puppet all along. Let justice be done through the heavens, though the heavens fall? Sheer madness. If only I'd realized sooner.
いいえ、違います。あなたも被害者なんですよ。
I mean, you're not wrong, but... What? I'm a victim?
国連もヨーロッパ連合も私たちを本気で潰そうなどともともと考えていません。だからあなたの純粋さは煙たがられるのです。
Yeah, they probably just want to swoop in and take all the research once you get anything of value. But they don't want to be the ones to do the research because that's unethical. But, you know, if, say, some fringe terrorist organization was doing it and, oh yeah, we're totally fighting them. Look, there's our main man, Silvio Orlandi, going to dismantle all these bases. Look how hard we're fighting these terrorist organizations while really they're they're conducting the research pretty much unabated. And then once they get something, we can just actually go in there and nice, we got them. And then just gonna take these research results for protection, so we can go over them. They only use me for their own goals?
だからこそ虚構であなたをごまかし満足させ能力だけ利用した。ではなぜ国連にも標準派にも睨まれたくないヨーロッパ連合の官僚たちが、既得権と給与査定の数字を守るためです。ではどうやって来期の予算確保のため、
good old governmental corruption。
それなりに苦労をして危険なスタグナーを末端だけを処理し続ける。見事な保身システムを組んだものです。これが代々受け継がれていくわけです。
Gotta love it. That's what this has all been about? They've been lying for years only to increase their budgets? All to shove more money into their pockets?
つまり
Yes.
彼らにとってベータ対戦はビジネス。そして私たちはそのパートナーというわけです。
世界中にあふれかえる難民たちにとって今や宗教は最後の拠り所であり、最も強固な支えになっている。そして難民を受け入れているのはいずれも国連で大きな発言権を持つ国々だ。我々は末端からのローラー作戦を地道にやっていくしかあるまい。
Headquarters knew. Those superiors knew. All those people. My best friend. Condemned to death for nothing.
ここでぜひもう一度聞かせてください。オルランディ注意。あなたに祝福された未来は希望はありますか？
I've got nothing. Not anymore.
その言葉を聞いて安心しました。それこそがあなたが直視するべき真実なのですから。
Ooh, behooves. Good use of vocabulary, Renzo. Golf clap for you.
この世こそ地獄そのものです。そして私たちの救いは
Okay.
神の国にしかない。
And what is this path to salvation? Paradise.
オルランディ注意。私にあなたの力を貸していただけませんか？
貴様、なんてことを。
Renzo, you'd forgive me after I left you to die?
よく考えてみてください。このおぞましき地獄にあってあなたに真実を話したのは誰か。そして誰があなたを欺いたのかを。オルランディ注意。私と共に戦っていただけま
I
せん
mean,
か？
you drive a pretty hard bargain, Renzo.
神のお示しに背き弱者を貪り人を人とも思わぬ所業を繰り返す悪魔たちに鉄槌を下すのです。
Renzo.
そして悪魔たちの非道にあえぐ者たちを無限の苦しみから解き放ち神のもとへ返すのです。
I'm beyond salvation, but you'd still accept me? You'd still let me stand by your side? Renzo.
すぐ終わらせてきます。
Wait.
安心なさい、オルランディ中。ドクターたちに危害を加えるつもりはありません。
Ah, what a gentleman. Wait. Renzo.
あなたが私に敗れた理由、それは決して性能だけの問題ではありませんよ、オルランディ注意。あなたと私の決定的な差。
Sure, man. Whatever floats your boat.
信念の有無です。
I'm lacking faith?
そうです。
Need to go to church!
神のしもべとして悪魔と戦うに
Eat,
は
eat your fucking Jesus
何
wafer.
も揺るがない強い信念が必要なのです。 あなたにはそうなってほしい。ぜひとも
You need to
強
get
くな
good.
っていただきたいのです。ですので、あなたはそこで待っていてください。手本を見せるのは私の仕事です。
Okay.
だからお前は回収座標に戻って指揮を取れ。この手の仕事は俺が適任だ。
Renzo.
あなたにとっての地獄がこの世であるなら、あの者にとっての地獄はまさにあのシリンダーの中にある。
I mean, you're not wrong, but we can't let you do this because plot.
彼女が横浜で発見されたベータハイブからの生還者よ。おそらく生きたまま解体され、何かの実験に使われていた可能性が高い。
これ以上あの者の地獄を長引かせてはなりません。私がこの手を汚すことであの者の魂が救われるのであれば、私は喜んで罪
Oh,
を
how
背負い
noble
ま
of
す。
you.
どいてください、ドクター光月。私は神の名のもとにその者に安らぎを与えるのです。
ふざけないで。この子には
Yeah.
人類の未来がかかってるのよ。
We kind of need her.
危険です、副司令。お下がりください。こんなことは。
Have you seen the way this woman drives? She doesn't care about danger.
この子が失われる以上に危険なことなんてないのよ。
I don't even remember if she wears a seatbelt or not.
彼女こそ人類に未来をもたらす最後の希望。彼女にとっての悲劇、それが転じて勝利の鍵になるのよ。あんたこそ下がりなさい。
Hold
巻き添えに
your
なるわよ。
gun straight with both hands. What the fuck you doing, Misai?
そんなこと。ヤシロ、危ないから下がって。
嫌です。
You gonna try to brain communicate with him?
ヤシロ、お願いだから。どきなさい、宗方。これは私の戦いよ。副司令。そしてヤシロの戦いでもあるの。
Yeah. Also, assume because like half of her.
悪いな。これは俺の戦いなんだよ、兄弟。
そんな無謀です。副司令がそんなリスクを。リスク？悪いけどなりふり構ってられる状況じゃないの。
Yep.
これがなりふり構わねえやつの強さだ、チルよ。生き残るやつが持つしたたかさだよ。
私もヤシロもこの子に人生かけてるんだから。それが私と彼女。
Are we gonna get
ベータへの復
this
讐なの。
emotional buff? Will it be strong enough to defeat Renzo's faith?
副司令、よく見ておきなさい、宗方。これが未来を信じて今を生きる者の戦いよ。
その人はそれ以来過去に生きているのよ。抜け殻のような思い出にとらわれているだけだって自分でも分かっているのに、目を伏せて二度と戻らない痛みや苦しみをごまかすために別の顔を貼り付けて不器用さを器用に振る舞っているの。多分その人は気づいてしまうのが怖いんだと思う。それに気づいたら、認めてしまったら、その人が過去になってしまう。
Look at everyone getting all this character development. I'm so happy for them.
本当は自分を過去にされてしまうことが。
Also makes me glad you didn't die during the fucking raid on Yokohama base and at the end of Alternative. Good for you, Mukata. At least I'm pretty sure she didn't die. Understand now. How could I have been so blind? Was she the one who got like fucking smushed when the Susanoo O like fell and like pinned her between like the scaffolding and whatever? I remember some people got fucked up during that. How could I have been so blind? Can't believe it was that simple. Renzo taught me how to live a long time ago. Instead of remaining in the past, you should go out there and do whatever it takes to grasp the future. Run while others walk. Act while other men just talk. It's not easy. Nothing is certain. You will bleed, and it may be for nothing. But it's not the outcome that matters. It's the fight that's worth it all. That's what I didn't understand back then. That's what you don't understand right now. The old Renzo wouldn't be caught dead surrendering his free will like a common zealot. Even if I'm to blame for what happened, it's my responsibility to make things right. That's right. I admired you. That's why I put on an act. That's why I took your identity and made it a central part of myself. Because I really admired you. I should have noticed sooner. If only.
Dr. 光月、あなた方への加害は目的に含まれていません。どいてください。
いやよ。
I'm pretty sure you could just like walk through them, like very easily. Just like nudge them out of the way.
そうですか。
Not like they can stop you.
では仕方ありませんね。
まさかとは思うけど、諦める気にでもなった？
いいえ、先ほど申し上げたはずです。私の邪魔をする者は容赦しないと。
ふん。だから。
神が与えし隣人の生命をもてあそぶ者もまた。
So is that just like basically a big club, or is it something cool like a pile bunker?
もてあそばれん。
復讐！もう！どいてなさい宗方。これはあんたの戦いじゃないわ。
主よ、罪深きこの者たちを許したまえ。エイメン。
Bop. Nice! Did we release our limiters?
シェルミオ！
オルランディ注意。なぜです？なぜあなたが？
Because we're a hero.
しかもありえない。あなたが私の打撃を片腕で受け止めるなど。バカだ。右腕出力 40% 低下だと。
Ooh, nice lighting.
一体彼に何が？
シェル！
Dr. Kozuki.
何よ。
Take Kazumi and step aside. You're in the way.
言うわね。
Misai. Take care of the doctor and Kazumi.
あくまで私の邪魔をしようというわけですね。
Oh yeah, we gotta have our big hero moment. Of course. The real reason I'm here is to get rid of you and your buddies. But officially, my mission is to protect Dr. Kozuki. And you just tried to harm her. I'm sure you're smart enough to work out the rest for yourself. Anything to say?
神の許しを拒むというわけですか。世界で唯一のあなたの能力。できることなら神の御手にと思いましたが。
Yeah, because sinning is fun.
残念です。
Sorry, but I'm an atheist.
そうですか。では、裁きを受けなさい。
You're late to the party, pal!
信念すら持たぬ傀儡が何をほざくか。
Ha!
私には信仰、そして自らが戦う理由がある。
I fight for beautiful women.
あなたには何もない。借り物であり空洞。
Something's off. My body still feels surprisingly light, even after taking so many of his attacks head on. Ah, shit. Maybe I actually have a chance.
あなたは道家だ。虚構で復讐を踊る仮面舞踏。偽りの世界で自己満足という矮小な畑を守るかかし。あなたの世界は独善と虚構が占めている。
そこにはあなたしか存在しない。
Yeah, but at least I got bitches. Can't argue with that. I was empty inside.
だから現実では何もできないのです。何も選べないのです。だから誰にも必要とされない。だから誰も助けられない。
That man you speak of just died.
それはどうでしょうね。地獄に沈みなさい。
What? He's firing his mechanical arm at Dr. Kozuki? Ha! Nice parry. You okay?
シルビ
まさかそこまで単純だとは。
Renzo, stop! That girl's humanity's last hope!
もう大丈夫です。安らかに眠りたま。
Sorry, we still need Sumika to be alive, so you can't splatter her? Stop! Oh. This is that's an issue. Yeah, that's a problem. You've kind of just doomed this timeline. Ah.
彼女が横浜で発見されたベータハイブからの生還者よ。おそらく生きたまま解体され、何かの実験に使われていた可能性が高い。彼女こそ人類に未来をもたらす最後の希望。彼女にとっての悲劇、それが転じて勝利の鍵になるのよ。
Man, Sumika just can't catch a break no matter what, huh?
見直しましたよ、オルランディ中尉。選択とは何かを失うということです。おめでとうございます。
Thanks?
あなたは成長した。選択できるほどにはね。
It's thanks to you, Renzo.
ほう。
I won't be a mere tool. Not anymore. I will not be driven by grief or anger. I won't cling to anyone or anything. I will fight for what I truly believe in.
黙って聞いていれば分かりきったことを。さて、いつまで続くことやら。
Are we going Mind of Steel ending? Because that's not the best ending. This time, I think I'll see things through. Because you've taught me two fundamental things. Here, token of my meager gratitude. Payback for all you've done for me. Ha! Ha! Fighting game grunts.
この速さ、奇跡。いや、バカな。あなたに何が起きたというんですか。押されている。最新型の私が強化外骨格をまとっているというのに。
Renzo, you always knew what really mattered.
何を。
It's not all about combat proficiency, remember? It's fate that makes the difference.
ざれごとを浪するな。
Ha!
何。
Ha! Cool.
パワーユニットが
制しましたよ。おかげさまでね。
Still got some fight in him?
どうしました？あなたはドクターを守るのでは？私を止めたいなら殺すしかありませんよ。信念を持とうが持つまいが、綺麗ごとに溺れるあなたにできますか？
I mean,
そ
probably.
れが今度こそ終わりです。神と精霊の皆において滅せよ。
Renzo! Big anime clash. An afterimage. Ah! Please don't make me anime yell like that. Bro fist. Except it is, Renzo. I don't know either, man. Plot happens. And we won. It's simple. I'm the protagonist. It's because you're no longer yourself. Wow. Misogynist much? Maybe. See, the thing is, you always knew what really mattered, Renzo. You opened my eyes and showed me the true nature of this hell. That's why I finally realized. You can't judge a book by its cover. The same rings true for people. There's something so simple to elude me for so long. I was such a child.
甘い。やはりあなたは変わらない。どうしました？早く。
We gonna try to save our boy here, or gonna put him down? Take him for a walk in the woods.
恐れてはいないはずです。私には分かっていますよ。
Do you?
あなたの考えが私には手に取るように分かる。そうやって
I mean,
決断を
yeah.
先延ばしにしているのでしょう。私にとどめを刺すことを、窮地の者に手をかけることをためらっているのでしょう。あなたにとって今の私は、あなたが処理場送りにした自覚なき人々と同じだ。
I mean, slightly different.
今の私を殺す。
We're emotionally invested in you.
あなたが知っている
Well, maybe the past
人格は
you.
何
Whether
も
the
自覚
the
しない
present you
ま
is
ま
still the old
死
you,
ぬ。
that's up for debate.
あなたはそれを恐れている。放っておいても
Yeah.
間もなく私は天に召されます。あなたはそれを待っている。あなたは何も変わっていない。
Like I told you before, there are two fundamental things I learned thanks to you. Being stuck in the past is hell, but blindly chasing after the future is exactly as bad. So you see, I made up my mind. The good, the bad, everything that's happened, I'll own it. I'm gonna live my life to the fullest, to shine a light in the dark future that lies ahead.
空空しい。だからなんだというのです。
Look, it sounded good in my head. You should know, because that's how you used to live, Renzo. All this time, I've wanted you to acknowledge me as an equal. I tried to do what you couldn't, and what you couldn't think of. Because I admired you. I wanted to make you proud, and to follow in the footsteps of my role model. I think it's taken me this long to realize it's something so simple. Everything had to go to hell first.
それが何だというのですか。
Yeah, make it easy for this dumb reader to understand. Means I can finally make my own decisions. So, even if you were once my brother, using this body, this power born from evil, I'll protect humanity. I will release you from your personal hell. As the cause of your suffering, it's only fitting that I should be the one to grant you freedom. With my left arm, this perpetual reminder of my sins, I'll return your soul to God. Fratricide, this will be the new cross I'll have to bear. Yet I won't avert my eyes. This cross, I must carry it up to the hill of my, Golgotha? Sure. Is that the fucking the mount where, you know, they did the Jesus thing? I don't know. I've never been to, well, I've been to church like twice, but I haven't read the Bible. Everything I know about the Bible comes from Evangelion. It's my responsibility now. Thank you, Renzo. I can finally be one step closer to you.
涙ですか。あなたは
Hey man, women like it when you show them your vulnerable side. Farewell, brother.
待ちなさい。盛り上がってるとこ悪いんだけど、勝手に殺さないでくれる？
I guess. What? Why?
この状況であんたが主犯殺したら、一連のテロに欧州連合も一枚噛んでることになるけど。
She's right. There's no need for me to kill him. He's been neutralized, and my mission is complete. What's more, if I kill Renzo after he murdered that poor girl, Alternative 4's best-guarded secret, it would be almost impossible to claim it wasn't done to silence him. That's why he needs to live. Otherwise, the rest of the world would believe the EU is conspiring with the people pushing for Alternative 5. Shit. Here I almost acted on impulse again. Minutes after I said I wouldn't let grief or anger overwhelm me anymore.
とにかくそういうことだから諦めなさい。それに、こうなってしまった以上、そいつにはとことん役立ってもらうわ。
How? Right. The doctor. That girl who was kept alive by beta technology must have been an irreplaceable component of Alternative 4. Even if he can't bring her back to life, Renzo was made using state-of-the-art beta brid technology. I guess she can't let this chance to get her hands on him slip. One door closes forever, and another opens. It's funny. By protecting Dr. Kozuki and the others, I ended up doing Alternative 5's dirty work. Yet another sin.
ついでに言うと、私なら戻せるかもしれないわよ。昔の友達に。
Is that possible? Doctor, can you really do that? Can the brainwashing be reversed? Can his memories be returned?
断っておくけどあくまでついで。戻るかどうかもやってみなきゃわからない。どうする？戻す？
Now this is weird. She wouldn't give a damn about Renzo's memories if all she wanted to do was open up, what? If all she wanted to do was to open him up for his body's beta brid technology. There we go. Words. There was a lot of them in that paragraph. Why is the doctor said she'd willingly sell her soul to the devil, giving me the choice when it doesn't benefit her in any way?
まったく腹立たしいったらないわ。こんな踏みにじるような形で力の差を見せつけられるなんてね。彼女にとっての悲劇、それが転じて勝利の鍵になるのよ。いいえ、するの。必ず。それが私と彼女のベータへの復讐なのよ。
Well, if Sumika's paced, there's nothing to draw Takeru into this timeline. So is Renzo our new protagonist for this timeline? Maybe I got the wrong idea about her. Back when she was giving me that speech, I thought what's driving her is the humiliation she faced at the hands of the Beta, their superior science and technology. Now, I'm not so sure. He's your prisoner. You shouldn't ask your bodyguard to decide how he should be treated. But if you think you might be able to help him, I can't think of a better reward. I know I have no right to ask you for your help, not after I failed to protect that girl. But he's the only family I have. Please, help him.
そう、わかったわ。まあ、これもご褒美の一つだと思ってくれていいから。
Thank you, really. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you. You and the doctor cannot take your revenge anymore, because I'm weak. Yet here I am, asking her to save Renzo, the man who took your life. How selfish can one person be? I'm sure you're wondering. I don't expect your forgiveness. I can't make any excuses, but I promise, I will make things right again. I will. I swear I will.
ターゲットの無力化確認。著しく衰弱。意識レベル低下。
Big security! Oh, they finally showed up. Oh, that's a relief.
その男は高速台に固定して運び出してください。かなり弱っています。急いで。
I'm sure I've heard that voice somewhere before.
高速台入れろ。急げ。技術山だ。
Also, Sugita? Hello?
ああ、隊長。機械化歩兵の皆さんはもう結構ですよ。ターゲットは無力ですから。
I still find it so weird they got him just to be some incidental background voices for Muv-Luv.
はっ、特捜は下がれ。排出の邪魔だ。
He just has one of those voices. You can pick it out of a crowd so easily. Ugh. It's the man from the Imperial Intelligence.
ご苦労様、鎧。さぞ待ちくたびれたでしょうね。
おお、これは光月博士、ご無事でしたか。
あんた、今一瞬残念そうな顔したわよね。
何をおっしゃいますやら。私は博士の身を案じすぎて、ご覧のように頬がこけてしまいました。
You're just showing off your defined cheekbones.
もともとじゃないそれ。
いやいや、皆さんもお怪我がないようで何より。
Well, except for Sumika, who's paced on the floor, and Renzo, who just had his shit kicked in. No one? How about you look this way? I'd say I'm barely holding it together. Oh yeah, also we just got our fucking asses kicked. God, this fellow's insufferable. He's just like that guy from the instruction tapes. Ugh!
うん。よくぞ光月博士を守ってくれたな。シルバニアファミリー注意。
Thanks? Oh, is this our new name?
どうでもいいけど文字数合ってないわよ。
いや、さすがは欧州連合情報軍の司法。
I guess not.
最優秀の歌い文句に偽りはない。いかに君がサイブリッドとはいえ、まさか機械化歩兵を御すとは恐れ入った。
Yeah, that was pretty cool of us.
しかもその装着者がサイブリ。
Ah, good old Chief. Fucking, he just rubs everybody the wrong way, huh?
嫌われてしまいましたかね。
Now you were something else.
聞いておいてあげるわ。
No escaping this tree on the hill.
もう行くんだな。
My mission is over. There's no reason for me to stay here any longer.
そうか。
But before I go, there's some business I need to take care of.
分かってる。私たちは、いや、私はずっと君を騙していたから。
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Also, do you not wear a bra?
だが、 私は詫びも言い訳もしない。それがなんだ急に。
It was your mission. The fact you managed to deceive me is proof I still have much to learn. That's all there is to it.
シェルビオ、近いぞ。
Tell me, is this what you really like, Misai?
そうだ。それがなんだ。
Interesting. I was quite fond of your high society lady act, but right now, you're more radiant than ever before.
まったく、人が真面目な話をしているっていうのに君は。
Thank you, Misai. It's thanks to you I can finally start living my own life.
わからないな。一体何のことだ？
Let me tell you an old story.
ああ。
That terrorist, Renzo, and I, we go way back. You could say we were joined at the hip ever since we met at the orphanage. To me, it was the closest thing I had to a big brother.
そうか。
The man was aloof, with a sharp tongue. Asshole used to tease me all the time, as you can expect, I ended up crying and getting mad all the time. Didn't stop him from always standing up for me, though. He was a real leader, sort of guy you could depend on no matter what. Kind too, even though that'd be the last thing he'd want to admit. Sounds like someone you know, doesn't it?
そうだな。
It's funny. They even say the same things. Now that I'm putting into words, I feel like I finally realized something. I might have been closer to a father figure than an older brother. All those times he gave me shit for going to church. He wasn't just being an asshole. No, he was urging me to stand on my own 2 feet, to make me stop relying on religion all the time. We went through the same stuff back in Italy. Maybe it's because he was older than me, but the lessons we learned from that and how we chose to face the future were completely at odds. No matter how much I prayed to God, nothing got better. Not like that ever stopped me. Renzo saw through me. He realized I clung to the church and religion not because of faith, but because I was trying to use it as a crutch, as a proxy for the family I lost. That's why he made fun of me. It was his own way to tell me I should move on. God damn it, Renzo. He always knew what really mattered. I understood that, even when I was a little brat. But he never delivered a lesson outright, God forbid. He always had to add his snark to it, treating me like a kid in the process. No wonder I stopped listening. I guess I wanted to get payback at him for all, I wanted to get some payback for all his pesky nagging and meddling, one way or another. That's why I busted my ass to get assigned to the intelligence corps, just like him, because I knew that'd piss him off. And once we were working together, I never tried to compete with him on a level playing field. Instead, I focused on trying to do things he wouldn't or couldn't do.
見返したかったのか?
No, I just wanted him to acknowledge me as an equal. Stop treating me like a damn kid. Everything I'm telling you right now is stuff I only realized the other day, in the middle of our battle, if you can believe it. It wasn't just me admiring him. Now I know that all I wanted was to actually become like him. Never could bring myself to admit it when we were together, though. I only became aware of it after we got torn apart. And it's all thanks to the way Dr. Kozuki acted back then. Guess she reminded me so much of the Renzo I knew.
だとすれば、私は君に礼を言われる立場ではないな。
That's not quite right. Renzo and the doctor, they sounded so much alike, acted so much alike, that only made it harder to realize the truth. Didn't understand where they were coming from. Had a vague idea, but in the end I couldn't grasp what made them tick at all. Remember the story about that friend of yours? The one you told me about in the officer's lounge?
ああ、もちろん。
At the time, it was just what I needed to hear.
その人はそれ以来過去に生きているのよ。抜け殻のような思い出にとらわれているだけだって自分でも分かっているのに目を伏せて。 二度と戻らない痛みや苦しみをごまかすために別の顔を貼り付けて不器用さを器用に振る舞っているの。
Mm-hmm.
多分その人は気づいてしまうのが怖いん
Almost
だ
like
と
she
思
was
う。
also talking about us.
それに気づいたら認めてしまったら
It's like poetry. It
その人
rhymes.
が過去になってしまうことが。うん。本当は自分を過去にされてしまうことがでしょうね。
Thanks to that story, I could make sense of Dr. Kozuki's and Renzo's words and find my true purpose. It was easy to put myself in your friend's shoes. The perfect jumping off point to do the same with Dr. Kozuki and Renzo. The feud with her mother, and the no possibility of reconciliation, and her devotion to her lover, helped me realize some things about myself that I never had considered before.
そうか。それは何よりだな。なんだ？
Please, don't expect me to believe you're talking about a friend. It's obvious you were telling me about your own past. There's no point pretending anymore. I was being crushed by that unrelenting string of revelations. I was about to accept the hand that Renzo offered. The reason I didn't was because your story made me see the light, so to speak. Guess you and Renzo have something in common too, Misai. You both helped me unravel the web of lies. Thanks to you, I could finally grasp the truth. I believed in you all along. And you know what? It was the right choice. Thank you, Misai. It's thanks to you that I'm standing here right now. It's precisely because you wore the mask of another that you could tell me your truth, as if it was a tale to help me in my time of need. Right, Misai?
参ったな。所詮私は素人の付け焼きは本物の諜報員の目は欺けないということか。
So you say, but a bunch of amateurs had me dancing to their tune all along.
それについて詫びる気はない。だが、礼は言わせてくれ。
Was it fun? For what?
私こそ君に教えられたんだ。君の戦いをずっと見ていて、もがき苦しむ君が立ち上がる姿を見ていて、
Good for you.
私は何にも背負ってなんかいない。ただすがっているだけなんだってことを。それを分かっていながら目をそらし続ける愚かさ。
People are like that. Introspection is hard.
私は君に
Don't beat yourself
過
too
去
much
を過去にす
over
る
it.
勇気をもらった。そしてもう一度前に一歩踏み出す決心がついた。君のようにドラスティックには変われないと思う。きっと何度もつまずくだろう。それでも
Good for you.
私はもう立ち止まらない。
Look at you doing all your character development stuff.
今はそれが精一杯だ。
That's good enough. People repeat the same mistakes again and again. There's no denying that. What's important is that you hold your head up and keep moving forward. You might feel like you're going in circles, but eventually you'll find the road is actually a spiral. The only way to go is up, and the way to those heights you're aiming for. What? Huh? You'll eventually find the road is actually a spiral. Only way to go is up, all the way to those heights you're aiming for. There we go. Okay.
そうだな。
I think I flubbed a word in the middle there and it confused me.
その言葉、私も胸に刻むよ。
I get confused very easily if you couldn't tell. My time here is what made me realize such a simple thing. The real resurrection was the friends we made along the way. Dr. Kozuki and Kazumi. The Valkyries. I love how Suzumiya, big one. Well, even though I guess she's smaller than Akane, but she's the older one, so I'm referring to her as big Suzumiya. Still in her fucking idol outfit in his mind. And that tragic girl, whose name I don't even know. You played a big part, Misai, but I need to thank everyone on this base for teaching me so many valuable lessons.
ありがとうシルビオ。私は君に出会えてよかった。
Me too, Misai. I promise I'll become a man worthy of your affection. And one day, I'll come back to kick out the man who remains in your heart.
今まで何人の女にその言葉を口にしたんだ？
You're the first.
嘘つくな。
I'm not lying. Not anymore. I'm done wearing the mask. That man is dead and buried. As Sylvia Orlandi, this is the first and last time I'm doing this. So now. Yeah, get some. Aw. What a romantic. That's my parting gift for you. Better get ready. Next time, I'll finish this.
返り討ちにしてやるさ。
Till that day, don't you die, Misai.
君もな、シルビオ。
Excellent job planting death flags for both of yourselves. Now then, it's time.
そうか。だが、まだ登場時間には早いんじゃないか？
Didn't I tell you? I still have some business to take care of.
え？他にもまだ？
Farewell, Misai. I will be back.
さようなら、シルビオ。
Smooth, right? Yeah.
いるんだろ、トウコ。隠れてないで出てきたらどうだ？
I mean, we can kick that man out of your heart, but I'm not sure about your other half here.
さすがですわね、ミサイさん。まったく。お前は。それにしてもハラハラしましたわ。ミサイさん、あのまま口づけしてしまうのではないかと。見損なうな、トウコ。私はそんな半端なことはしないよ。そうでしたわね。失礼しました。でもミサイさん、意外にまんざらでもないご様子でしたけど。
All or nothing, huh?
だから言っただろ？え？私は半端なことはしないよ。
Ooh.
ミサイさん、それはどういうミサイさん、まさかその。私も蹴りをつけに行くかな。
Sure, you go do whatever you need to do. Do your own personal growth on the side.
ほら。
Excuse me for intruding on you like this, Doctor. Yeah, we need to talk about Renzo.
へえ、ここを突き止めるなんて意外にやるじゃない。
I was dismissed before yesterday's presentation. Had plenty of time to look around.
なるほど。一つ上の階までのパスはまだ生きているものね。
Of course, I considered the possibility that this might as well be a trap meant to lure me in, but I could never leave Yokohama without taking care of my unfinished business first.
律儀ね。命を危険にさらしてまでわざわざそんなことしに来るなんて。それともお友達の件の念押し？
Not quite. I can't let my guard down around you. That much I've learned these past few days. I can also tell you're not one to break your promises, though.
あら、あれだけ騙されたっていうのにずいぶん買いかぶってくれるじゃない。
Quite a few. Trying to play it down just makes it sound all the more sarcastic, Doctor. As I'm sure you're fully aware. At any rate, I'm not here for something as trivial as a farewell, or to remind you of anything. I'm here for answers, Dr. Kozuki.
答えねえ。ま、いずれにしてもあんたがここにたどり着いたのは大したもんよ。伊達じゃないわね。欧州連合情報軍の司法って通りな。
That reputation belongs to a dead man. Let the poor sod rest.
あら、気に障った？
Well, I'll be damned. I guess your fame as the vixen of Yokohama isn't entirely for show either. You got me, Doctor. Completely.
さあ、何のことかしら?
I guess they could have also completely faked us out with that brain thing. It could have just been a replica, and not the real Sumiko. They could have just propped up a completely different room to look exactly like it. Let's just come out and say it. You planned this whole affair.
はあ、私と欧州連合がうんぬん？あの時も認めたわよね。あんたのお友達が言ったことはおおむね真実だって。
That's not what I'm talking about.
じゃあ何かしら?
When I saw this floor was completely unscathed, I couldn't help but laugh. To think there was an exact copy of floor B19 just one level above us, yep. That explains why Cosme didn't freak the fuck out when the brain got smushed, because, yeah. And the guards rushing in at the last minute? A real nice touch. Made the scenario a lot more believable. Quite an elaborate ruse, Doctor. Hats off to you. Smoking out Stagner agents using me. That must have been important, true. Don't worry about the cadence of that sentence, as I completely had a brain fart in the middle of it and just, like, completely broke. That wasn't the only thing you were after. Your true goal was to lure Renzo to Yokohama. The idea was to make him destroy the cylinder and let him feed disinformation to Alternative 5 supporters. As an added bonus, you get to examine and reverse engineer the technology used on Renzo. Anything I missed?
そんな面倒なこと、この私が一体何のために?
Well, a little birdie told me that Alternative 4 has hit a wall. Now, why would you hold a presentation if you had no progress to show? Simple. It was bait. Bait to lure out Renzo. And man did he take it. Hook, line, and sinker. I didn't see yesterday's announcement, but if I were a betting man, I'd wager it had to do with the content of your original research. Not exactly a perfect beta brid, mind you, but the next best thing.
いろいろ並べ立ててくれてるけど、その根拠は?
The cornerstone of Alternative 4, namely the brain inside the cylinder, and Cosme with her psychic powers. Both of them are the product of technology derived from the beta. It stands to reason their capability could be further improved by using beta bred technology. That's why you made it easy for Renzo to infiltrate the base, because you wanted to learn how his body works and reverse engineer it as part of your anti-beta research. You want a mobile container for that brain, a prosthetic body for her, so to speak. That's what you get out of this whole deal. You can deny it all you want, Doctor, but I know what's important to you. I know you want to give that girl another chance for revenge, just as much as you want to fulfill your own ambitions. It's obvious at this point, but the old me would never have figured it out. The more I get to know you, the more I understand just what makes you tick. The Doctor loves this world. She loves dearly what Earth was like before the beta came, both the good and the bad. Well, would the Doctor... Good old Dr. Kozuki wouldn't be alive before the beta came to Earth, but beside the point, just in the general sense of things. That girl's very existence is a reminder of a world the beta took away. She's convinced she can make the difference in this never-ending conflict, that she can set the world right once again. It's because of this faith that she and Renzo can keep moving forward, no matter how flawed they are or what obstacles fate throws their way. It's thanks to what I've experienced here, I've finally come to understand that much.
なるほどね。一つ聞いていい?
Shoot.
あんたの推論の根幹にあるあのシリンダー、あれがあんたの言うような代物だとしたら、あんなやすやすと潜在的敵対組織の諜報員、つまり欧州連合のあんたに見せるかしらね。
Because you trust us.
それ以前に、いくらあんたを騙すためとはいえ、一介の英士である宗方にその存在を明かすかしら。当然ここ数日で調べたんでしょ、宗方たちのことも。
No intelligence operative worth their salt would let his feelings get in the way of the mission. Of course I did my research. Their mouths are shut, but going by how they acted, it's more than clear how they were made to believe the truth was a simple cover story. Sure, yep, I said all those words, right? Don't question me. You convinced Misai and the Valkyries that their job was to seduce me. And by weaving your lies into the truth, you even managed to pull the wool over the eyes of the people closest to you. Got everyone dancing to your tune. Absolutely superb. People tend to see what they want to see. It's as simple as that. The truth could be staring them right in the face, but that won't stop any of them from interrupting it in a way that fits their own. Won't stop any of them from interpreting it in a way that fits their own preconceptions. For example, could a woman captured by the beta and kept alive as a brain really exist? How about a girl with superhuman abilities created by using genetic manipulation and born from an artificial womb? They may be trained pilots, but it's only natural for them to subconsciously categorize atrocities like that as too far-fetched to be real. It's a type of mental self-defense, not all too different from how I coped with my trauma until a few days ago. I have to thank her properly for opening my eyes. This has been fun, Doctor, but that's enough for me. I'm not here looking for confirmation. There's no need for that. I've come here to leave you with some parting words, that's all.
驚いたわね。あんた、真面目な話、相当実力あるじゃない。
I've always been the type who can do things when I really try.
気に入ったわ。私のものになる気、ない？
You mean like as one of your assets? I refuse.
あら残念。でも即答したのは感心ね。ますます手駒に欲しいわ。
I'll take that as a compliment.
本物みたいね。いいわ。ついていらっしゃい。さすがにこの部屋のセキュリティは突破できなかったようね。
Yeah, the real thing, no way they would have gotten here. Yeah. Hey, Kazumi. The cylinder from earlier was a dummy. No surprise there. Oh yeah, it also looked different too.
ま、心ゆくまで挨拶なさい。
I'm so glad you're safe. Nice to meet you. My name's Orlandi. Sylvia Orlandi. I'm sure this is going to sound weird, considering we've never actually met before, but I want to apologize. I presumed we were alike, that I could empathize with you, but nothing could be further from the truth. Simply put, what you went through is leagues beyond anything I've ever experienced. I hope you can forgive me. But all's well that ends well. This may sound like some half-assed attempt to justify my actions, but it's because I finally faced myself that I could accept reality and move on. It's all thanks to you, Misai, Dr. Kozuki, and even Renzo, my friend who tried to kill you, that I realized I was just an empty shell. It might not be much, but I wanted to say thank you, whoever you are. You saved me, and I'll never be able to repay that debt. That won't stop me from trying, though. Just like how you gave me a future, I'll do whatever I can to bring the future they stole from you. To bring back the future they stole from you. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but I will do it. That's a promise. You get all that, Kazumi?
どう？気は済んだ？
Yeah. Thank you.
あら、怒ってるんだと思ったけど。
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't, but I need to keep my temper under control. However humiliating it may be, as long as it benefits the fight, I'll gladly put my personal feelings aside. Tell me, Doctor, how is he? How is Renzo?
容体は安定してるから検査開始は時間の問題。ただ、尋問はもう無理ね。ここ数日であの日以前の記憶が消えたから。
What? He lost his memory again? Yeah, good failsafe.
指向性タンパクが仕掛けられていたのよ。この子の破壊を起動キーとする。ま、私の演技がそれを信じさせるに足るものだったってことだけどね。
Can't believe it.
多分彼、任務を達成するたびに記憶を消されてたんでしょうね。
So that's why he clung to faith so ardently. Okay, good word. Why he cared so much about the future. Because in the end, that's all he had. What a wretched existence.
安心なさい。それでも人格再生の成功確率は変わらないから。やれるだけのことはやるわ。
Please.
じゃあこっちからも質問。体の調子はあれからどんな感じ？ダメージ回復いつもより早くなかった？
From what I recall, I saw enough damage to be out of commission for a whole 10 days. But it didn't take anywhere near that long, and now that you mention it, I do feel like I recovered much faster than normal. Then again, it's not like I have a baseline to compare against. I've never suffered such extensive damage before.
うまくいったみたいね。試作でこれなら期待できるわ。
Wait a minute, what do you mean? Don't tell me you...
あんたが寝てる間にちょっとカーボニックアクチュエーターを乾燥したのよ。
Oh, nice, thanks. Are you kidding me? And it's not really a big deal? What the fuck?
だからあの子の体に使う予定の試作品よ。かなり寝過ごした日があったでしょ。あの時よ。
You mean that day? No way. Doctor, are you saying you modified my body without my permission? Yeah, that's kind of fucked.
いやーね、改造じゃなくて乾燥よ。しかも最新の超光学パーツを気前よく進呈したのよ。防御力もパワーも自己修復力も上がって、そのおかげでお友達に勝てたんだからいいじゃない。
So that's why my body felt so light and powerful.
そうよ。物理的な原因や理由もなく、泣いたり叫んだりするだけでパワーアップするなんて。
Look,
あ
man.
るわけないから。それこそ。
Well, I guess things did turn out all right in the end, but Jesus Christ, you can't let your guard down around this woman. I think I peaked my mic there, sorry about that. So, and please tell me if I understand this correctly, you used me as a test bed of sorts? I mean, if I was helping out that girl somehow, I can't really complain.
まあ、ある意味ね。どうやってもあそこであんたが殴り倒される流れになるから、せめて死なないようにって配慮。でもあんたが予想外に頑張ったおかげで結果的にいい実践テストになったってわけ。耐久性は乾燥した瞬間に備わるけど、
I mean, I guess we got to look cool
超
doing
圧出力
it.
のてっぺん出すには時間がかかるから。まあ、あの時気絶して再起動したようなものね。
Uh-huh. Well, I'm happy as long as it helped her, even just a little.
ええ、貢献しまくりよ。私の研究成果は誰かさんたちに必ず狙われる。今回の事件がそれを証明した。だから試作パーツに乾燥した旧式の単体戦闘能力で相手の最新型を圧倒したことは悪い結果じゃない。
Was me beating Renzo part of your plan?
好きにとってくれていいわ。ま、お互いこういう世界で生きてると裏の裏まで考えるのは普通。わかるでしょ？
I believe you missed your true calling, Doctor. You'd fit right in with the intelligence community.
いやーよ、そんな堅苦しそうなの。
Oh, yeah.
ただでさえ副司令とか言われてうんざりしてるのに。だからこそあんたみたいに便利な手駒が欲しいんだけどね。
I'm not planning on becoming your underling. I told you as much.
はいはい、わかってるわよ。
Well, we could probably, maybe send an email or two every now and again with, certain info. That being said, if my actions can help to regain her future, I would gladly risk my life without a second thought. Whatever your real objective was at that time doesn't change the fact that I was the one who asked you to return Renzo's memories. And I know making your own choices have consequences. You can't have your cake and eat it too. But there's a battle out there that I still have to fight. I'm sure it'll play no small part in getting her future back. Plus, I can help you take revenge while I'm at it.
ついでね。で、あんたの戦いって？
To destroy whoever is taking advantage of this war against the Beta to prey upon others, once and for all. Whether it's the UN, the EU, Allegiance, or Alternative 5 supporters, I'll dispose of them all the same. We going independent? This time, I made the decision myself. This is my battle. I'm done making excuses. My abilities might have been the result of inhumane experimentations and the forced sacrifice of many, but I'm willing to accept all of that if it means I can protect humanity until I draw my last breath. I have a proposal, Dr. Kozuki. Let's work together, as equal partners.
いいわよ。 ただし条件が2つある。
An immediate agreement, but what conditions attached? She probably saw this coming.
まずどれだけ苦労したか知らないけど、
Yeah, don't run in and
世
get
界の
yourself
全て
killed.
を見てきたような気にならないことね。次に反動で極端に触れないこと。怒りや悲しみで戦わないって言ってたけど、人間感情をなくしたらベータと同じだから。
What's with her all of a sudden? She almost sounds like our teachers back at the orphanage. Now that's a side of her I didn't expect to see. Okay, I'll bear it in mind.
じゃあ商談成立。それにしてもかなりめんどくさい男ね。あんた
Yeah, he's kind of needy. Seems like we've got that in common. Here's to a successful partnership.
じゃあ固めの杯代わりにいい情報を教えてあげる
Gonna
わ。
spill some deets on something that might be our first objective? I'm all ears.
アラスカの国連軍基地を標的とした標準派の大規模テロが 2,3 日中に発生するわよ。
What? UN base in Alaska? That's gotta be Yukon, the HQ of the EU-backed Project Prominence. Is Alternative 5 trying to shut down Project Prominence?
まあ本当の狙いは別でしょうね。だけどこの情報少なくともあんたの上は知ってるはずだけど。
Intelligence Corps' headquarters knows about this? Something's off here. If headquarters has been aware of this, why wasn't I informed? My mission's over, so that can't be the reason. They
大
plan on
国
letting
計
it
画
happen.
推進派と揉めたくない官僚たちが厄介払いにあんたをこっちに回したってことじゃない。
Gotta play both sides.
私のオファーはさぞ渡りに船だったでしょうね。
Wait. Dr. Kozuki knew about the upcoming attack. There's no way she wouldn't have used it as part of her plan. Now it all comes together. You rushed the presentation because the terrorists were tied up elsewhere, didn't you?
さあ
Allegiance is backing Alternative 5, but they're not a nation state. Unlike a powerful country, they lack the means or resources to deploy their troops on a global scale. Yeah, they had to do all the logistics shit to get their troops moved over there ready for this attack, and they couldn't fucking pivot to come over here. Now that their main force is stationed at Yukon, they can't spare any more men for Yokohama, even knowing their plan failed. Not that it makes the base any less of a target. Whatever they intend to do, they'll try to cause the most damage possible, using as little personnel as they can get away with. But the timing is all wrong. Suppose Alternative 4 and Project Prominence suffer terrorist attacks at the same time. People would surely suspect the involvement of Alternative 5 backers, and the plan would be subject to intense scrutiny. That must be why Renzo didn't go after the doctor. It would have created too much of a fuss. For the plans to succeed, destroying the backbone of Alternative 4 was more than enough. Dr. Kozuki, you really were miles ahead of the game. She's the toughest opponent you could ever face, and the strongest ally you could ever hope for.
でどうする？
Rest until my injuries are fully healed, for starters.
いいわよ。こっちの準備はすべて整ってる。HSST も待機中。いつでも飛ばせるわ。
You're awfully well prepared. Looks like I've got her on my side. A Faustian bargain, if there ever was one, but since the ends justify the means, I have to accept partnering with the devil.
だったら急いだ方がいい。
Yep, I would hide too. That guy again? I didn't notice him at all. How the hell does he do that?
たった今、ユーコン一帯はかなりきな臭くなってきたという情報が入った。偽造 ID や通信機など、君の行動に必要なものはすべて機内に揃えてある。
Thanks,
遠
Chief.
慮なく使いたまえ。
Leave it to me. Kazumi, I wanted to thank you as well, but let's save that for next time, after I get back.
はいはい。
中央滑走路の14番ゲートよ。急ぎなさい。
One last thing, Doctor. You still haven't told me about the mastermind behind all this. Make sure you've got the answer ready next time I pay you a visit. Some say this world may be hell itself. Some say that the Last Judgment has come upon us. But they're both wrong. This world is neither heaven nor hell. Nobody will bring judgment. There's only us in this cruel world. No divine power to deliver us from the beta, no host of angels to lead us to victory. It's all on us to create a better tomorrow. Only humanity can save itself. And for the sake of that goal, I need to accept reality and keep fighting. From here on, that is my battle. Okay, dude.
いやいや、言ってしまいましたね。
ちょっとあんたね。
Yeah, how long have you just been, like, creeping in the shadows?
はて、昨日から。いやいや、先ほどからでしたか。
What a joke. What a jokester.
別にいいけど。
それにしても、よほどあの若者が気に入ったようですね、光月博士。あなたが確証もなしに、あのように約束めいたことを口にするとは。失われた記憶や人格
Hey man, that whole, like, troubled youth thing, it, like, tickles her maternal teacher instincts.
あの時あんたもモニターしてたでしょ。いくらあいつの怪獣が目的だとしても、あのテロリストの話の長さとしつこさは異常よ。
ほう。その心は。
Yeah, and?
あれは潜在自我と断片化された記憶が残っている証拠。
Okay, fair.
あのレンツォとかいう男も上書きされた人格と戦っていたのよ。
つまり、あれはあの男のオルランディ注意を殺したくないという。
それだけじゃないわ。多分あいつに懇願してたのよ。
懇願。
お前の手で殺してほしい。この苦しみから解放してほしいってね。
Damn, that's heavy.
うん、なるほど。では、なぜ彼にそれを教えてあげなかったのです？
今のあいつにとってあの出来事はもう。
Ooh, good track.
すべてを背負う覚悟を極めた男。
It's probably also copyrighted, just like calling. So I'll find out when I upload this if they tell me if it's copyright claimed.
私は彼に嫌われていましたか
？Tough to say, Chief. Woo! We did it! Melodies is finally over! We did it all! Everything! I'm still technically missing a couple CGs from, like, Altered Fable, but that doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, of course we got a after-credit stinger. Our 6 million euro man. Ooh, this is our new stinger for, you know, all our character development.
一命を取り留めたオルランディは友の意志を継ぐことを決意。欧州連合の少尉軍人再戦力化プログラムサイブリッド計画の被験体に志願。
Yeah, in the bio goop. Hey, nice. We're the 9 million euro man.
左目には多目的オプチカルセンサーを移植。骨格はハイパーセラミック。筋肉はカーボニックアクチュエーター。
Yep.
強化コンクリートを砕き。20メートルの壁を飛び越え、瞬間最大時速120キロで疾走する。
Fast as fuck, boy!
の男、サイブリッド。
Nice. What a hero you are, Silvio Orlandi. So much protagonist energy. We'll probably never see you again. Maybe a cameo here and there. Maybe something in Immortals if that ever gets re-released. Hey, we did it! Woo! Woo! We did it! Alright, Melodies is finally done. Took a lot longer than I had planned on. I didn't know Altered Fable was so long, but we did it. We made it. Finally. What I have next in store is a secret. It's a little secret that only a couple of people know, but I'm not going to tell you guys. It's going to be a surprise for you. Yeah. It's probably something not many people have done before, so yeah, I hope you all look forward to it. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and be ready for in the next 2 days when that video goes up. Whether I record that tomorrow or later today, who knows? Because tonight's a work day, and yeah, I haven't gone to sleep yet. I'm probably just going to stay up all day and might record it later. But that's for me to know and for you guys to find out. So wherever we meet again, hope to see you guys there. Later.